Well, that sucks. Oh, shite. Oh, well. Well, that was quite a drama getting here. Flat tyre and all. So, this better be good. That is pretty good. Poor van's getting a hard time. Same, just different. More of an obscured view, but wow. Lots of beautiful mountains. Seems to be a heavily trodden path down here, so there must be something good. We've got a rock on the edge of a cliff. It's always popular. How's that? So way over there, above this cliff face, there's a telephone tower up on top of that mountain. I reckon that's the phone tower I drove to yesterday? Or was it day before? Day before, which means that the other lookout I stayed at is on the other side of that mountain, which makes sense because like you could see the ocean and you can't see the ocean right now because that mountain's in the way. Yeah. I also think that when I was in Swansea, this is the area I was looking at where all the fog was spilling out through the valley. There's sort of a kind of over there. There's a bit of a gap in the mountains. There must be a river or something that comes out, but every morning I'd look over and just see all this fog coming down between the mountains. I think the Hunter Lookout is probably the better view, mainly because it's clearer here. There's just lots of trees and things. So I might go back down there. It's maybe best not to ask what I'm doing right now. See what this looks like as a parking spot. Yeah, I think I'm fitting there quite okay. And there's the view. Looks like an appropriate spot for the night to me. Not sure it's really warm enough to be sitting outside or dangling my feet outside, but it's so nice. Even though I can only see through the trees, it's a beautiful view. See if I want something to eat. Go on, you better eat it now. Now I've thrown out my mandarin. That's quite a pleasant view. I'm hoping we get some nice fog in the morning. I really want to see that Hunter Valley full of fog. That'd be really nice. I'm not really sure what else I'm going to do tomorrow. I have no plan at this stage. I think I've been here in these mountains for like 3 days now, so maybe I'll start heading off somewhere else. Head down to town, get a few supplies and things, and then drive up a bit further north. I must say it is pretty nice being able to stop in places where you're allowed to camp and not have to worry about disturbing anyone or anyone disturbing you. It's been nice over the last few nights just to be able to, have the lights on, have the blinds open, not worry about, somebody seeing me and getting upset at me and all that sort of business. It is good. I don't know if I worry about that stuff a lot more than other people. I did notice when I stopped in a boat ramp down in Monavale where there were quite a few other camper vans, no one had their lights on. Everybody's in total darkness, trying to be discreet, despite the fact there's about 15 vans parked there. Alright, it's 20 to 8 and it's too cold, so making the bed. It's funny, I could hear some car engines earlier. I got outside to have a look at where it was coming from, and it's actually way down the valley. The noise is just echoing all the way up here. I have to max out all my warm gear again tonight, I think. It's going to be a cold one. It's a little bit cold for this, but damn, it's nice. So I just checked the temperature on the car. It's saying 5 degrees outside, which, oops, oh, jeez, to rip my bloody blanket. What have I done? I've jammed it in the door. Oops. Where was I? Yes, 5 degrees outside. The temperature inside the van this morning was 10. So about a 5 degree temperature difference. There's so much you can do with insulation in vans when you've got like glass and so much metal. Obviously having a caravan that's made out of the fiberglass insulated panels is by far the better way to go. It's going to be a lot more efficient from a energy efficiency perspective, but you know, caravans are caravans, it's not a van, and they have all their own drawbacks. Unfortunately, no fog in the valley this morning. It was quite windy last night, so I kind of figured, well, not going to get any. It's cold. Oh, I so want to sit here, but it's so cold. Maybe a few mouthfuls and I'll have to shut the door. I almost got myself organised enough to move on. Just going to chuck my rubbish out since there's bins here. There's a good thing about this area, all the campgrounds have bins. It's quite unusual. Let's just have a quick look at this view. It might be different this morning. Oh, bloody hell, look at that. Mountains look awesome in the distance there. Oh geez, just reversing a dodgy spot I was parked in. Oh my goodness, that's quite an angle. Didn't feel that bad when I went in there. I keep seeing some really small jumping creatures, like smaller than wallabies. They're very short feet, probably potoroos or something like that. But there's quite a few of them around here. Oh, there's another one. Man, they're so quick, there's no point me even trying to video them because it's just bang, they're gone. So, bit of a dilemma. I'm on a road here that goes inland or back the way I came, right? So anyway, so my dilemma is that it's quicker to get back to civilization this way than it is going back the way I came. Going back the way I came goes past the mountain bike park and everything, which is where I want to be, but it's also a bit of a trek. But it's known territory as well, whereas this way is somewhat unknown. It's looking like we're about to begin the run down the hill. The track's a little bit rutted there. This is going to get risky because like I'll get to the point where I can't turn back. The track's going to be very narrow. There's no way I'll be able to turn around. I think I better have a little walk here and just see, because that rut is getting deep. It's not as bad as it looked. So I can probably get my tyre across there, straddle that a little bit. You just don't know, you know, is that the worst of it, or is that just a sign of things to come? Yeah, that wasn't the worst of it. Okay, that's not worth the risk. That's pretty rutted. I think while I've got the option, I'm going to have to reverse back up that hill. It's quite a rutty track. Not too far to go, just up to there. Just going to have to stick to the side because I can't see the trail at all. I'm afraid I don't slip into a rut. Oh great, now I've got someone coming up in front of me while I'm going backwards. This is the spot where I had to change my tyre yesterday. This didn't cause my flat tyre. It would have been going down for some time before this, but it's fairly crowned, so I scraped the diff coming through here, and that's when I realised that my tyre was a bit on the flat side. So I did hear other people scraping pretty badly as well coming through. Might be walk time again. I reckon what we'll do, we'll keep right over to the right here. It's a little bit rougher on the start, but then I think it'll be better off further up, as long as we can get past this first little bit, which is quite an angle. Holding my breath. Beautiful. No problems at all. And here we are, the turn off to Heaton Lookout. I might as well go back down there and have another look. Yeah, let's do it. My goodness, there are, what, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kookaburras. 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness. There's heaps of them. I doubt they'll be too friendly. It certainly is a fantastic view from here. Come back down the mountain now to the mountain bike park, to Awaba Mountain Bike Park, so I'm going to have a ride Oh wow, look at this. I saw the trail saying adaptive on the way in and thought, who the hell's going to use that? Well, here's a whole mob of them on their adaptive bikes ready to go. Fantastic. That's awesome. There's going to be lots of people here today. So what I want to do today is go up to the track that comes down from much further up the mountain, which I've already driven past. So I'll follow this little trail out to the road and I'll begin the 130 odd metre climb. This is going to be long, painful and slow. It's a steep hill and made more difficult by all the corrugations. It didn't seem to take that long. Maybe 15 minutes to get up. That's pretty good. Caution, a triple down. What exactly? First time down here, don't want to die, so it's going to be another one of my cautious rides. Oh, some serious descending. My squealy brakes are coming back. I gotta hit this little bermy section. This is so cool. That's actually the trail I thought I was going to come down when I went up the top there and came down Fork Line. Apparently I've taken the wrong trail. That trail is Birrabang and I should have just ridden up a little bit further from where I came in to get onto that one. Back to the car park. No, that was 15 k's today. Certainly came back feeling a lot stronger than I did the other day when I only did 12, so that's encouraging. It's really hard to pin down, you know, what influences the quality of ride or, you know, my stamina basically. I remember one day on the 30th of October in 2018 I went out for a ride and I felt absolutely invincible. It was at the Youyangs down in Victoria and I just rode flat out. I was going so fast for the entire lap. I did like 30 k's and man, I just hammered all the way. It was incredible. Looked at my average speeds. My average speed around the entire place is like 21 kilometres per hour. I'm lucky if I can do 16 nowadays, but at the time I was sort of averaging sort of 19 to 20. So yeah, it was just monumental. Oh man, if I could do that every day, I would be so happy and so super fit. But never repeated that, never. And I have no idea why that particular ride was so good. It doesn't make any sense. I got one serve of food left from the other day the big batch I cooked up. So this will be my last free lunch. And tomorrow I have to cook. I'll tell you what, there's not much sun here. We've just got a little sliver coming between the trees, but damn, it's nice. Alright, time to move out. I'm going to, it's not going to be a very exciting afternoon. Anyway, I'm going to head out to the library down in Speers Point and I'll upload a video because I'm overdue to do that, and then I will go and do some grocery shopping. I don't know, just see what happens for the rest of the day. Yeah, that was $120 worth of fuel. Also, while I'm here, I better just go and put some air in that back tyre that I replaced. I had to, when I put the spare on, I better check and make sure it's actually pumped up properly. Yeah, it was pretty low. I don't know how low, but low enough to take quite some time to fill up. Getting some glimpses of Lake Macquarie. Alright, quick drink, then I'll begin my trek round to the library. It's not too far away. I have had to park like 1.5 kilometres away on numerous occasions to, you know, A, get a parking spot and get a free parking spot. I'm a tired ass, but anyway. I just finished my shopping, so I've come down to Warner's Bay and I've lost my bloody shoe. Where is it? There it is. Just got to look at this. You can probably see it over my shoulder. I think I might have missed the best of it, but wow, it looks cool on the water. So I've come down now just to Warner's Bay, just basically to eat, and then I'll sit here for a bit while it gets really dark, which should happen in about 10 minutes. It's really nice over the lake tonight. It's really beautiful. A few ducks out there now. Alright, I spent probably a couple of hours doing some video editing, so I'm going to sneak down to a different spot. I'm probably going to go down to Speers Point boat ramp. Shh, don't tell anyone. It's a pretty popular spot. I'm going to sneak down there and just settle in for the night and get a bit of sleep. So radio silent now, and I will touch base again in the morning. Oh, ow, that was my head. This is my early morning car park view. Front window's a bit fogged up this morning. It was cold last night, bloody hell. I kind of woke up about 2:30ish as somebody turned up with a boat. 2:30 in the morning, they rocked up to put a boat in the water. So usually then if I wake up, I'm awake for an hour or so. So I just sort of lay there for a while. Probably about 4 o'clock I thought, okay, right, maybe I can get back to sleep now. And probably about 4:15 the garbage truck turned up and stopped up there to empty a few bins and stopped right here because there's bins directly opposite me. So yeah, didn't think that one through. And then after that one left, probably about 15 minutes later, someone turned up to clean the toilet block, which is not near me, it's up the other end, but yeah, they were just banging the doors, open and close, so yeah, that was noisy. So that took me through to about 4:30. 5 AM, some early morning runners turned up, and one of them was a bit of a big mouth and loud talking. So I imagine today's going to be one of those days where I have a midday sleep. Better come and have a quick look down here, it looks quite nice. A little bit cold though, so I won't be hanging around. It's quite noisy though, lots of roads, lots of people. It's a busy place. There's some sort of art pavilion here. I need to check that out. I might hang around and wait till it opens. I think I'll move somewhere else to have a shower. I'll go park over some grass. So I just drove about 50 metres up the road to a bit of a gravel patch where I quickly had a shower. I'm just going back down to the boat ramp now to fill up my water tanks. For those that don't know, I don't have a grey water tank, so whenever I have a shower, my water just goes out underneath the van, which I'm fine with, but you need to be responsible about it. You don't do it on a road where it's going to go into the drains and then run directly into water courses. And like here where I'm right near the water, you don't do that close to the water, so your soapy water ends up in the ocean. Just do it somewhere where you're on grass and it's it's going to stay contained and not make a mess basically. Away we go. I think I've had 5 showers out of that hot water tank now, and pretty much all 100% hot water. Which is interesting because it's an 84 litre tank, and I've had 5 showers out of that with only hot water really. One of them might have had a little bit of cold to dilute it, but so out of that 84 litres, there's probably about 5 or so that I can't use because the bottom of the tank, and then probably a little bit at the top as well. That I can't get to because of the breather. I reckon I probably use about 15 litres of water each shower, maximum I would say. And it's still held temperature quite well overnight. So I've got a heat storage system. I have a heat exchanger that runs off the engine. So basically my water heats up when I'm driving, and then it sits in an insulated tank overnight, and then I have hot shower in the morning. And the less water I have in that tank, obviously, the less energy that can be stored by the hot water, so it cools down quicker overnight. Going 5 nights still having a hot shower, having 5 showers, that's getting the water level down quite low, and then still having a hot shower this morning, that's pretty good. So my tank's stainless steel, it's under the seat inside, and it's got 40mm polystyrene, expanded polystyrene foam all the way around it as insulation. It does still leach out a bit of heat. You can feel up above sometimes it's quite warm under the tank, under the bed, but it does a reasonable job. 40mm polystyrene seems to insulate it enough to give me couple of days worth of warm water, depending on the weather. When it's this cold outside, then I probably wouldn't want to leave it 2 days without heating it back up again, but certainly 1 day, overnight's fine. There we go, cold water's done. Okay, we're watered up, showered, breakfasted, and all that sort of crap. Next order of the day is to get my flat tyre fixed. So I didn't film the actual event when I got the flat tyre, because I just got a bit carried away with just fixing it. But basically, Transits have a winch system that holds a spare tyre up. You access that through the floor. So usually what I have is a plastic plate that I silicone over the hole that I've put there. But of course, I have to break the silicone to get my tyre out. And there's your little winch hole there. So we'll just insert this thing through here and crank away. And eventually my spare tyre drops out from underneath the van. Oh, financial shock. Oh. Just got my tyre not repaired. Apparently it was all destroyed inside. Doesn't surprise me, because I don't know how long I drove on it for, because it happened out in the bush. I was driving really slow, and I did hear a strange noise but couldn't feel anything weird on the van. So obviously I've driven on it too much, totally wrecked the tyre. So it's just cost me $200 for a new tyre. Oh my goodness, that is the last thing I need. Yeah, sure, look, I've got the money to cover it, but it means that now I've got to, yeah, the whole bunch of other stuff I can't do. So anyway, never mind. So I've left the shopping centre car park. I've come down to what I think it's Glenrock, Glenrock Conservation Area. It's like a national parks office, scout camp, and all that sort of business just here in a little car park. Quite a nice new car park, actually. That's what I'm looking at. So it's basically just a big conservation area that's on the coast, right on the coast. So I think if you head round to the right, you basically end up in the ocean. So feeling a little flat. I'm just shell-shocked at spending $200 on a new tyre. Worst part is I don't even want these wheels and tyres. I want to buy some new ones. I'm trying to save up to do that, and just lost $200. I think also not helping that I woke up at 2:30 this morning, haven't slept since, so I'm probably going to have a little lie down for a while, even though it's only like 10:30. And then there's mountain bike tracks out there, so this afternoon I might get the bike out. Alright, I'm conscious again. I slept for about an hour. That helps. It's a cooking day, unfortunately, which is a bit of a nuisance, because this is quite a nice spot to be sitting at the moment, but it's not very level. Of course, level's an issue when I'm trying to cook, because the induction cooker, they vibrate when they cook, and the pans slide off. Just saw people go past on their bikes, and it's like, I want to go for a bike ride now. Look at this damn thing. This is the only drawback of induction cookers. I've got it propped up the best I possibly can, but yeah, it just keeps sliding off. I'm going the Thai chili jam again, this time with pineapple. I put the 2 tablespoons worth of chili jam in there, and there was a little bit more left in the jar, so I put the rest in as well, but so it might be a little bit spicy, this one. That's okay, I'm good with that. Alright. There we are, pineapple Thai chili jam chicken. With eggplant this time rather than carrots. Still zucchini and capsicum though. Oh, this is beautiful in the sun. Bloody hell. That doesn't look too bad. I didn't put sesame seeds on top. Always looks better with sesame seeds on top. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. That's good. That's better than the mango one. The pineapple is a little stronger in flavour. These guys are a little bit late for lunch. I don't think they would have appreciated a chili dish. Worst part about cooking day. Alright, this is going to be a multi-step process because, as I mentioned many times before, I don't have grey water tanks, so all my water goes straight out underneath. Now, there's a bit of an issue with where I'm parked. We're in a car park, and all my water is going to go straight across the car park. So, I'm going to move the van over to the other side and back up onto the grass, and we'll just water some plants. That's a bit more suitable. I'm just returning my water to nature in the most direct path possible. One pretty important thing to do if you don't have a grey water tank and you're dumping the water out into grass is avoid sticking oil down your drain. You should do that anyway in a van because it'll clag up your pipes, but you definitely don't want to go dumping it out onto onto the ground and potentially killing off the grass. So basically what I do is just get a bit of paper towel, just wipe out every bit of scraps of food and oil and everything, put that in the bin, and then I've just got a pan that just needs a really easy wash down and it's all good. So I'm going to go up to a different spot on this same park, playing games. The mountain bike tracks, there's actually a little flag in Google Maps that says mountain bike park is over that side, the other side. I can access it from here. There's actually trails that run straight past that area there. Take the next right onto Merewether Road. But I'm going to scope out the other spot as well as a potential sleeping spot for the night. Let's go see what's in this bush. Okay, well that's interesting. So there's actually a trail map. This is official trails. That's pretty good. Oh, pedal came out. The foot came out of the pedal. Okay, I thought maybe I could walk through and avoid it, but no. Oh, it smells nasty. Oh. Bloody hell. Oh, look at this place. Look at that. That's where we are. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, I guess I have been going down for quite some time, so it's inevitable that at some point I've got to go up. It's a nice gentle climb back up. Hopefully it stays gentle. More polluted water. All the water has a slightly grey tinge to it around here. Alright, well hopefully it's not slippery. Guess we'll soon find out. No worries. Alright, now we've got to get up here. Alright, let's go. This is the old rail trail, I think. There's a big cycling path on the old railway there. There you go. G'day, sorry. Pretty steep road. There we go, a few more people here now. Well, I had a shower and washed the bike down. Oh man. Look, they're really good trails there, but too muddy. It's just not worth the mud. I'm going to go back to Awaba.
You have arrived.
There we go. A lot of people in the water. We walk up the headland here. Some of the lookouts are up on top of the hill here. Not a cheap neighbourhood. People come and camp here tonight. Oh, what the hell? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, it seems my memory card is almost full, so that kind of suggests to me that I've got enough here for a video. I'm going to cut it off here. It's not ending where I thought I would end, but it's a fitting end anyway, so I'll leave you with a few shots over the valley here. You don't need to watch me eat my toasted sandwich again tonight, so thanks for joining me again, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.